picture this. Gentleman, a seasoned man in his prime, rising at dawn, not merely for his morning brew, but ignited by an inner blaze that drives him to refine his skills, surpass his limits, and evolve into his greatest self. How many among us truly harness that fire, if you're ready to claim such a life? Let me impart 9 robust Stoic principles, tools forged in ancient wisdom, to hone your intellect and nourish your spirit. Each one guides you to concentrate your energies, pursue actions with deep intent, and reveal the core of who you are meant to be on this profound journey. Remember, the moral true potential awakens not in comfort, but in deliberate pursuit. If you're seeking a morning habit that keeps you focused and elevates the quality of your life, stay with me as we delve into these principles, especially useful in today's fast-paced world. Each morning when you wake up, remind yourself, I am capable. That's not just a phrase, but a declaration of your inherent strength and innate abilities. Think of the wise elder who plants his feet firmly on the earth each dawn, assured that he is equipped to tackle life's battles and seize its rewards. This affirmation serves as your daily anchor, affirming that you possess the skills, wisdom, and resilience required for triumph. It's more than optimism. It's the essential mindset for navigating life's complexities with confidence and adaptability. In a world that often highlights our flaws, reaffirming your worth and capabilities is crucial, teaching the moral that self-belief is the foundation of enduring strength. When doubt creeps in, and it will, this simple yet potent reminder acts as a beacon guiding you back to your inner strength. Each time you utter, I am capable, you're not just convincing yourself, but challenging the false labels others have placed on you. It's about knowing your worth without external validation. You realize that even though the world is uncertain and harsh, your faith in yourself must remain steadfast and unwavering. Envision a man of experience, embracing this mindset, transforming how he approaches every task, interaction, and choice. He acts with intention, not merely reacting, but proactively shaping events. This confidence radiates, influencing how others perceive and respond to him. When you truly believe in your abilities, you inspire those around you, creating a positive cycle that reinforces your self-belief. How often do we limit ourselves with, I can't? Let me shift that for you. You absolutely can. The lesson here is that empowered action breeds inspiration and collective growth. You have the power to shape your reality. The ancient Stoic philosophers, who turned wisdom into an art, believed that our perception determines the reality we experience. What does this mean for us today? It means the lens through which we view circumstances, the stories we tell about our abilities and limitations, influence everything from daily experiences to our life's path. When you adopt the mindset, I shape my reality, you actively take charge of your life, recognizing that every decision, response, and thought contributes to painting your life's canvas. Consider the story of a resilient leader who doesn't deny the hardships he faces, but acknowledges them. Understanding, he holds the power to overcome, adapt, or transform them into stepping stones toward greater achievements. This principle teaches us not to wait passively for the perfect moment or external approval to move forward. Why wait for the right time when you can create it? Every day brims with opportunities for you to take control, make decision, and steer your life as you desire. The moral underscores that true mastery comes from embracing challenges as allies in your ascent. Whether it's a career shift, improving relationships, or starting a new personal project, the drive comes from believing you control the outcomes. Imagine starting each day with the certainty that you hold the reins of that day. You choose to view every interaction and challenge through a proactive lens. This not only expands your possibilities, but multiplies them. When you live with this empowering belief, it manifests in your actions. Reflect on the tale of a determined father who, through this conviction, becomes more decisive, willing to take calculated risks, and resilient in the face of setbacks. Knowing each step is a chisel sculpting his life's masterpiece. Embracing the power to shape your reality not only empowers, but demands responsibility. It means consciously managing your thoughts and attitudes. Every I can thought fortifies your will. Every I will propels you forward. By consistently affirming your ability to shape reality, you not only change how you see the world, but the moral is that responsibility in perception crafts a legacy of purpose. But also, how the world sees you. We often get stuck in regrets of the past or the uncertainties of the present. But what if I told you there's another way to start your day? One that sets the foundation for success and clarity. Each morning, when you remind yourself the path is clear to me, you're not just repeating words, but setting an intention. This mantra doesn't deny obstacles. Of course there are. But embracing this perspective helps you see those challenges, not as barriers, but as integral steps in your journey. Picture a seasoned warrior. Each obstacle, a stone to leap over, not a wall to halt him. The goal is to recognize challenges and transform them into fuel that propels you forward, not holds you back. When you start your day with the mindset that your path is clear, you're not just inspiring yourself, but wiring your mind to focus on solutions and progress. This clarity doesn't erase the hurdles on your road, but equips you to navigate them with precision. The moral here is that obstacles, when viewed as opportunities, sharpen your resolve and chart your course. Each challenge becomes a hidden lesson, and with every lesson, you gather wisdom. Wisdom is the lantern that lights your way, even in the darkest times. The point here isn't the finish line, but moving forward with a clear vision of your destination. This clarity springs from deeply understanding your goals and accepting what it takes to reach them. It's strategic navigation only possible with a clear-headed purpose. It doesn't mean your path will be free of twists, but you remain steadfast and adaptable, ready to shift course when needed while keeping your goal in sight. Imagine a wise mentor who, despite life's detours, stays resolute yet flexible, adjusting his sails but never losing sight of his North Star. The idea of a clear path also urges you to shed the unnecessary weight of past failures and fears. We easily carry these burdens, clouding our vision and weighing us down. Remembering that your path is clear helps you release these burdens, forgive yourself for past mistakes, and move forward with a lighter, more agile spirit in your pursuit of personal excellence. The lesson is that letting go of past baggage fuels a freer, bolder journey. Recall that progress is a daily commitment. I grow stronger each day is a simple yet profound statement, reminding you that the journey to excellence is a continuous evolution. You won't be perfect overnight, but each day brings you closer to your goals. Acknowledge your growth, cherish the journey, and understand that every challenge and mistake is a chance to learn and fortify your character. This philosophy rests on the realization that growth isn't a straight line. Consider the story of a craftsman honing his trade. Some days he makes great strides. Others he stumbles. Yet even those setbacks are vital, for they hold lessons that shape his mastery. Every misstep, every difficulty you face, isn't a sign of failure, but a clarion call for learning and resilience. When you start seeing your journey through this lens, each obstacle becomes an opportunity to test your will and enhance your abilities. Embracing daily growth also means actively celebrating every step forward, teaching that small victories build the foundation for lasting strength. Even the smallest progress counts, whether it's sharpening a skill, overcoming a fear, or handling a tense situation with newfound calm. When you recognize these small wins, you pave your path of growth and fuel the drive to keep moving forward. Moreover, this growth mindset fosters a culture of self-forgiveness and patience with yourself. We can be harsh on ourselves when we fall short of expectations or compare our progress to others. But understanding that growth is a unique, personal journey helps you value your own rhythm and respect your process. Envision a man standing tall, free from the harsh judgments we often impose on ourselves, replacing them with a nurturing attitude that fosters sustainable growth. I am committed to. Excellence is not just a phrase, but a personal manifesto, setting the tone for every facet of your life. This commitment resonates deeply with the Stoic belief that virtue and the effort to cultivate it define you more than any words. The moral is that true excellence is a daily vow to align actions with your highest values. When you wake each day and reaffirm your commitment to excellence, you're not just setting goals, but aligning your daily actions with your highest values. The beauty of this commitment lies in its simplicity and challenge. Excellence isn't about outshining others or achieving perfection. It's about embracing the process of refinement, striving daily to surpass your own limits. Finding value and meaning in persistence and discipline not only shapes outcomes, but forges your character. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: effort, discipline, integrity, and how we respond to the world. Picture a leader who rises each morning, recommitting to excellence, living out virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. No matter the challenges, by committing to excellence, you embody these Stoic virtues, focusing on what you can control. Each morning, this reaffirmation is an invitation to live these virtues throughout the day, regardless of the trials you face. Moreover, this commitment drives you to strive when others might rest, not to judge their choices, but to uphold the personal standard you set for yourself. This is about maintaining a standard of relentless effort, fostering resilience, and a deep sense of accomplishment. The path to excellence is often solitary, not in isolation, but in demanding personal accountability and self-motivation. True success is forged through persistent effort and discipline, not just in accolades or achievements, but in the man you become on this journey. The lesson here is that the pursuit of excellence shapes not just outcomes, but your very identity. Each day you strive makes you stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the subtle nuances of your craft and the needs of those around you. Picture a seasoned man, not just leading in his field, but inspiring his community through dedication and integrity. Excuses are the enemy of progress. Declaring "excuses don't define me" is a powerful stance. It's a reminder that you are shaped by your actions, not the reasons you give for inaction. The moral is clear. Your legacy is built on what you do, not what you avoid. Excuses aren't just harmless stories we tell others. They're the tales we weave to justify our passivity. They can be seductive, offering fleeting relief from the discomfort of accountability. But when we accept excuses, we surrender our power to change, influence, and move toward our goals. From the Stoic perspective, focusing on what we fully control, our actions and reactions, is paramount. Imagine a weathered captain facing a storm. He can craft excuses or take the helm with purpose. Each time you confront a tough situation or setback, you face a choice: spin a story to escape or embrace responsibility with intent. Excuses offer an easy out, but they anchor you in place. Owning responsibility, however, fuels learning, growth, and forward momentum. It's about mastering your life's narrative, actively shaping it, rather than being a passive character in a tale dictated by circumstance or fear. Rejecting excuses means challenging automatic thoughts like, "It's too hard," "I don't have time," or "I'm not good enough." It's about rigorously examining yourself and committing to push through discomfort. This isn't about being harsh with yourself, but about being honest and clear-eyed about your capabilities and the concrete actions you can take to overcome obstacles. Consider the tale of a man who, each time he sidesteps an excuse, builds resilience and confidence, crafting an identity rooted in capability rather than limitation. Purposeful action is the cornerstone of this philosophy. It's when every move you make is driven by clear intent and aimed at meaningful outcomes. By living this way, you eliminate space for excuses in your life, learning that true progress stems from confronting challenges head-on and cultivate a mindset that seeks solutions over escapes. It's about making choices aligned with your core values and long-term goals, rather than opting for the temporary comfort excuses provide. When you say, "Excuses don't define me," you erect a bulwark of freedom against the barriers you've built yourself. The lesson here is that choosing action over avoidance liberates you to shape your destiny. It's an affirmation that you choose to define yourself by effort, resilience, and achievements, no matter how small they seem at first. This approach not only shifts how you tackle goals, but fundamentally changes how you perceive challenges and failures. They become less about defeat and more about opportunities to grow, learn, and understand yourself. "I was born for greatness" carries a weighty truth. It's not just an inspiring phrase, but a profound shift in how you see yourself and your place in the world. Envision a man who knows his unique strengths are meant not just for survival, but for extraordinary impact, teaching that your potential is a call to action. You're not just another face in the crowd, destined to blend in and follow the masses. No, you're endowed with unique talents, a singular spark meant not just to exist, but to achieve greatness and make a meaningful impact. This realization is a duty to yourself and others to cultivate and share your gifts, a moral that your purpose is to leave a mark that resonates. Each morning, as you rise, remind yourself of this simple yet transformative truth: you were born for greatness. This isn't about inflating your ego, but recognizing and taking responsibility for your innate potential. You have something unique to offer the world, and it's your duty to yourself and others to nurture and share that gift. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in reason and inner peace, teaches us to fortify the core of our being, a steadfast fortress of integrity and confidence unshaken by external judgments. Why does this matter? Because we often let others' opinions dictate our actions, self-worth, and even our destiny. We might shift our behavior, style, or thoughts based on what others think or expect. But here's the transformative truth. Only you hold the power to define your reality. The moral is that your inner strength must stand firm against the noise of external voices. Others' opinions don't shape your reality, only you do. Each time you remind yourself that external judgments don't sway you, you reclaim a piece of your freedom. Staying true to your path means valuing your own beliefs and judgments above the crowd's clamor. You decide who you are and who you aim to become. Living authentically despite external pressures or criticism. This isn't about ignoring all feedback or isolating yourself, but discerning which voices foster growth and which diminish your worth. Picture a seasoned leader, unshaken by praise or blame, building an inner citadel aligned with his deepest values and aspirations. Fortifying this inner stronghold isn't just about dismissing others' words, but constructing a resilient self, rooted in wisdom, compassion, and strength. You equip yourself to face criticism or acclaim with calm, ensuring your core remains steady. Your actions should reflect your true self, not a version molded by outside expectations, teaching that authenticity is the bedrock of a meaningful life. When you live authentically, aligned with your personal values and goals, you become a beacon for others. You inspire those around you to find their own path and stand firm against the tide of societal judgment. Stoicism teaches the value of anchoring yourself in the present. I embrace. The present is a powerful affirmation, embodying the essence of living fully and intentionally. By adopting this mindset, you engage more deeply with the life unfolding before you, from one moment to the next. Choosing to embrace the present means letting go of past regrets and future anxieties. Imagine a wise man, unburdened by yesterday's shadows or tomorrow's uncertainties, focusing his energy on the now, where life truly happens. This isn't about ignoring the past or neglecting the future, but directing your attention to the present, where joy and action reside. The lesson here is that the present is your canvas for creating a life of purpose and clarity. Don't let yesterday's shadows or tomorrow's echoes distract you from the vibrant pulse of today. This philosophy builds a resilient, grounded mindset. You learn to cherish each moment for what it offers, learning from the past without being bound by it, and planning for the future without being consumed by it. This balance is the Stoic ideal, maintaining calm amid life's fluctuations. Living in the present sharpens your ability to respond to change with a clear mind and steady heart. Embracing the present also makes you more agile in facing life's challenges. Instead of reacting from fear or habit, you act with awareness and purpose. Your mind, unclouded by distractions, focuses on the here and now, ready to tackle whatever arises. This focus enhances your creativity, problem-solving, and communication. You become more attuned to subtle cues in interactions and environments, enabling wiser decisions and deeper connections. Consider a man fully present, listening intently, noticing more, and engaging actively. You forge richer, more fulfilling relationships in both personal and professional spheres. You also savor simple joys, the taste of morning coffee, the warmth of sunlight, or a loved one's laughter. These small moments, seemingly trivial, profoundly impact your overall well-being. Thank you for joining me in today's Stoic journey. Remember, the power to live a truly meaningful life lies in embracing each moment as it comes. Make this a daily practice, and watch your life become richer and more vibrant. If today's lessons resonated, I encourage you to explore another suggested video on your screen to continue mastering the art of living well. Thank you for being part of this community. And remember, each day is a fresh chance to live deeply and wisely. I'll see you in the next video.